Hi there everybody, Ollie here, aka Secret Nimbus here, another Magic 2015 episode. So at the end of my last episode, I'd finally defeated the damn demon, Obnixilis, not Nob, he's a bit of a knob, but Obnixilis. So now, the final encounter of the game is to play Garruk. Now, like I've said last episode, I'm fairly sure this is a two duel encounter, so you've got to essentially face Garruk twice. So Garruk has caught up to you at last. You have just one chance. Defeat him, bind the head into him, and save yourself. So it should be fun. This might end up being more of a fact-finding episode. Depends on how easily I beat him, but is this one okay? I'm going to keep it. Hopefully I draw into a red land so I can play Bolt of Karanos fairly soon. So what have we got here then? We've got a black-green deck. Interesting. Ah, excellent. There's the red land I was looking for, so it means I can play Shock, and I can play Bolt of Karanos in 2 turns as well, so, and then one more land and we should be able to play Flesh to Dust to any crazy creatures he might play. So, unlike the traditional just mono-green decks that Garruk might play, so we've got Rune Claw Bear there, so I should be able to shock that pretty much instantly, which is sweet. Yeah, unlike the kind of traditional mono-green decks that Garruk usually plays, because he's obviously being corrupted, so we're going to play a Swamp here, and then I'm actually going to dead weight that one, just because Shock's slightly more versatile. As I can only use this against creatures, I may as well get rid of a creature with a creature-only removal spell, and then if I need to use this later on to do damage to Garruk's face, I will do that. So, like I said, this is going to be a kind of a fact-finding. Well, depending on how well I do, this is probably going to be some kind of fact-finding video. So I'm going to play Garruk, so he's going to ramp up using a rampant growth, so he gets to... search his library for a land card, put it onto the battlefield tapped, and then shuffle his library. That's fair enough. Ooh, very nice. We've also got the Vicious Hunger, so another creature removal spell. So I'll play you, and then we'll just hit continue for now. I'm going to save my removal spells until I actually need to play them. I'd rather also save instants and sorcery spells until I draw into something like a Gutter Snipe or a Charmbreaker Devils or something that basically gets pumped up or has an effect that that is activated by one of my instants or sorceries. So we're just going to keep ramping up here. No point playing anything right now. It's kind of tempted to play Bolt of Karanos, but I'm going to resist. I'd rather keep my card count reasonably high against any like shenanigans that he might play, which he isn't playing anything, which is interesting. So we're drawing into lots of land here. So I'm actually going to hit him for 3 in the face, and I'm going to scry. So I want to keep Tribute to Hunger. It's a good card. Basically allows me to get forced to sacrifice one of his creatures, and then I get life equal to its toughness, which is always fun. So is he mana screwed? Because, oh no, there we go, he drops another mana. He might be mana screwed for the last couple of turns though. What's he played then? So he has played a Hollow Hengebee, so a 5/5 creature, which will probably be just sacrificed next turn using my Tribute to Hunger. So I'll play that. So basically what I'm looking for now is one of my big finishes. So I'm looking for either a Charmbreaker Devils, I'm looking for... What else am I looking for? So I'm looking for something like a Charmbreaker, I'm looking for something like my Inferno Titan, or a Gutter Snipe would also work as well, as I've got plenty of instants and sorcery spells to activate Gutter Snipe's abilities. So looking for a couple of cards, and all we're drawing into is lands, which is not cool. So I'm just going to kind of carry on the way I'm going at the moment. We've ramped up quite nicely, so we're up to 7 mana already, so we can play a myriad of spells all in one turn. So is that a gate? Yeah, Golgari Gilgate, yeah, so the black-green one. Ah, here we go! So this is where the fun starts to happen. So we have our Charmbreakers. So this is one of my favourite cards in the game. So it gets pumped up +4/0 every time you play an instant or sorcery spell. And I also get one of my instants or sorcery spells back from the graveyard at the beginning of each of my turns. So I get either, at the beginning of my next turn, either Bolt of Karanos or Tribute to Hunger back, which is just plain sweet. So what's he played then? He has played Beast Within. Destroy target permanent. Its controller puts a 3/3 green beast creature token onto the battlefield. Oh, you are joking me. Oh, I'm a little bit sad now. He actually had removal for my Charmbreaker Devils. Oh, I was just about to, you know, get going there, and he goes and pisses in my coffee. That's what he just did. That's what he did there. At least I got a 3/3. At least I got a 3/3 beast creature to start swinging in with. Played a Radiant Land there, as you saw, gained 2 life, so I'm up to 27 life. So I'm looking. This one doesn't seem too bad for me. This particular encounter. He hasn't really played anything too threatening right now. So I'm looking now for either. So we've got a Garruk's Companion, which can be shot pretty much instantly. So creatures, you, goodbye. Get you off the battlefield. He's like, oh, I just got a creature down. Sad panda. Oh, here we go. Even just, if not as good, if not better, an Indulgent Tormentor. So I've got 2 of these in the deck as well, I think. Probably one of my only sources of card draw, from the opponent, of course. So, so at the beginning of my upkeep, I draw a card unless my target opponent sacrifices 3 life or sacrifices a creature. So the only 2 options he's got is he's got no creatures down. He either has to give up 3 life, or I get to draw 2 cards at the beginning of my upkeep, which is just plain sweet if you ask me. Got a bit of life gain from the Vicious Hunger, Bolt of Karanos obviously allowing me to scry, and then we've got Garruk's Pack Leader. Whenever another creature with power 3 or greater enters the battlefield under your control, you may draw a card. So I will probably be getting rid of that. Probably Flesh Dust, maybe? So what are we going to do here? Allow me to draw 2 cards. Oh, I just drew the perfect removal for the 4/4. The August Bree, so +4, -4. Goodbye. And then we can just swing him with both my creatures, hit him for 8. And then I should be able to finish off with a Bolt of Karanos. This should be the game. Which was nice and straightforward. There we go. Smack him, and then smacky smacky. Oh, that was nice and straightforward. So turns out this doesn't really matter. Put another one on top. Quick cutscene, guys. Okay, so Garruk has drawn on the power of the curse and he rises to face you again. Defeat the World Slayer. So, is this a good starting hand? It actually is, because I've got 3 lots of targeted removal. I've got an Anger of the Gods and a Charm Breaker for later on. So I'm going to start off with the Rakdos Guildgate. Don't know what kind of creatures he's going to be playing yet. So he's now the World Slayer. That's kind of terrifying. Wondering what kind of creatures he might play. Wow, his portrait is like so big, it's hanging out the sides of the box. Oh, nice, we've got another Rakdos Guildgate, so you're going to go down. I'm going to save our cards, no point using anything too early. So yeah, the problem with this particular encounter is ooh, so we've got 2 on lifelink. Might have to deadweight you. It's the end of my turn. I'm going to get anything else. Flesh to Dust could be useful. So yeah, I'm going to deadweight you first. Hit continue. So I'm looking for Gutter Snipes, or I'm looking for more land to obviously get my Charmbreaker Devils down, which he will probably be able to remove. I do have lots of removal, which is a good thing. Cultivate, so he gets to search for land. Put 1 onto the battlefield tap, so yeah, it's basically a ramp card. Gets to put one land onto the battlefield and 1 into his hand, so it's kind of like a dual ramp cultivate, which is quite nice. We do have the Seismic Strike, which will do no damage at the moment, as I have no mountains on the battlefield. So we're just going to hit continue, let him roll over to his turn. We're just going to keep ticking over until hopefully we draw into either more land or one of my kind of lower cost creatures. Like I said, I'm hoping for a Gutter Snipe, one of my favourite cards. I hate this one. It's 5/3, so it comes into the battlefield as a 5/3, and then when it leaves the battle, it gives him 5 life, and then he also gets to then summon a 3/3 at the end of it. So, just trying to figure out the best way of taking that one out, as it will summon a 3/3 afterwards. So, I don't want to waste too many cards. So I'm thinking of just Anger of the Gods. I wish I had a better answer to that, but. Oh no, it does get 3/3 down, so he gets a 3/3 beast down as well. So, so I'm hoping for more land next turn. I wouldn't mind a red land; would be quite useful right now. So he's going to swing him for with the 3/3, which I can't do anything about right now. There we go. So I take 3 damage, and another one. Jesus, God, that is not fun. I'm a little bit screwed right now. Bolt of Karanos. That is almost perfect here, because I can Bolt of Karanos you. Then I can scry. Oh, that's going up the top. The Gutter Snipe. So I'll be able to play. I might take 6 damage this turn. I might have to take 6 damage the turn afterwards, but after that, I should be looking fairly good. So we're going to have to take 6 damage there. These two should allow me to heal up Putrid Leech. Pay 2 life. Putrid Leech gets +2/+2 until end of turn. Activate this ability only once each turn. It's not too bad. At least you can only activate it once. And then we've got the Cultivate. I should have saved the Anger of the... the Anger of the Gods would be perfect here if I got my second one. But I know I've got my... what's it called? I've got my Gutter Snipe on top. So... can I survive this? That's the question. I think I can. So I'm going to have to play Gutter... The only way I'm going to win this is by getting Gutter Snipe down. So we have to get Gutter Snipe down. Then start dealing with all his other creatures. So he's playing Rampant Growth. Wow, he's ramped up super quick. I've just got a no land this game. So we've got a Consume Strength. So target creature gets +2/+2 to end of turn. Another target creature gets... oh, goodbye, Gutter Snipe. I'm screwed. Yeah, I think that's me... no, not me. Me not quite dead yet. Oh, no, it is me dead because he can pump that up, can't he? What? There we go. Yep, I'm dead. Yep, shouldn't have played the Gutter Snipe. Should have got rid of one of his creatures, but never mind. So, yeah, that's me dead. Interesting. Play again. I wonder where I start from. I'm assuming I start right from the beginning, which is the first encounter, which is a pain in the arse, in my opinion. Yep, I've got to start right from the beginning, so I'll keep that hand. It's not too bad. Hopefully I'll draw into either a Guild Gate or a Black Land fairly quickly. So we start off with a Bayou, a Swamp Forest. So one of the cooler dual lands. Oh, this is not good. I should have mulliganed that one, I think, but just like before, I should get through this one with relative ease, and then it's the second encounter that is particularly difficult. So he's going to ramp up with the Rampant Growth. Yeah, I'm hoping I've just got to get like reasonably lucky and just burn off his creatures fairly straight. Ah, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. So I'm looking for my Rakdos Guild Gate, which means I can now play all of my spells in my hand, which is cool. And even my Seismic Strike will do 2 damage as I've got the mountains, so got lots of delicious removal here. So Garruk's Companion, fair enough. It's probably going to be dead weighted this turn. Oh, nice, more mountains. That's what I like to see. So it was good dead weight the Garruk's Companion. Yeah, that last encounter I could have done with I just was totally mana screwed. I could have done with some of my bigger removal and just more spells, but obviously I just got mana screwed, so I couldn't really do too much about it. Garruk's Pack Leader, 4/4. You're about to get August Breed at the beginning of my next turn. Oh, nice, more lands, what I like to see. So we'll August Breed you. Still waiting on a Gutter Snipe or something else, such as Charmbreaker or Inferno Titan. Something along those lines would be nice right now. So I got Golgari Gothgate, so another dual land. Comes into battlefield tapped, unlike there we go. So we got the Thragtusk. So he does have these in hand this particular game, but obviously he didn't. Oh, there we go. We've got Charmbreakers, which we can. So I'm going to play Tribute to Hunger this time. I get 5 health. He gets 5 health. I get 5 health. Then next turn I can Bolt of Karanos that particular one. So I might have to take 3 damage this turn, but it's not the end of the world. Hopefully we draw into some lands so I can start to play the Charmbreakers. Hopefully he doesn't have that targeted removal like he did last time. I've never seen any kind of like crazy targeted... Well, it did have a downside where obviously he did summon a 3/3 beast token for me, but I think if he were to... So he got Cultivate, so he's ramping up. I think if I was to get a land, I would probably play Charmbreakers first, and then Bolt of Karanos that next turn, which I don't, so it looks like I'm just Bolt of Karanosing creatures, which allows me to scry. Scry. I want that on top, because that will allow me to play Charmbreakers next turn. It's the only land I want on top. So here we go, there goes down the black land, and we play the Charmbreakers. So hopefully he doesn't have that crazy targeted removal like he did last time, because that would make me extremely sad. It would make Ollie a sad panda. Is this where he's got it, is it? Harmonise, draw 3 cards? No, doesn't look like it. Although he might get it with these 3 cards. How much is that? How much does that cost? 4 mana for draw 3 cards? It's not too bad. So he's got managed to get a Hollow Henge Beast. So I get one of my cards back. So I get an Auger Spree back, which is sweet because I can play an Auger Spree and a Shock, which will get rid of the Hollowhenge Beast. Yeah, I think that's a good play. So we'll do that. We'll Auger Spree you. This will pump up my Charmbreaker Devils twice as well, which is always cool. And he's out of mana, so this will be able to swing in for 12 unopposed. There we go. So there goes the Hollowhenge Beast. Charmbreaker attacks him for 12, which is just plain ridiculous in my opinion. There we go. It's gone down to 13. So unless he's got anything crazy, I should be able to finish him off next turn in theory. Another Hollowhenge Beast, which I can deal with again with another Auger Spree and probably a Bolt of Keranos. Or a Seismic Strike. And ooh, Guildgate, very nice. Oh, 2 Bolts of Keranos, that's crazy. So I'm probably going to Seismic Strike. Let's play the Guildgate first. So what's going to be the best way to deal with that? I mean, I could, in theory, I want to deal with that just to get it off the battlefield. So that will deal 4 damage to you, or I could do Auger Spree and Bolt of Keranos you, which I'm probably going to have to... Oh no, apparently I can't. Can I still do Bolt of Keranos? Yes, I can. Yeah, let's do Bolt of Keranos, Creature you. I know it's a bit of a waste, but I do have lethal next turn. And I might get... I should have that on the bottom, don't need that. So I'll swing in for another 12. Providing he can't remove it. There we go. And I've got lethal next turn with the Bolt. So have I basically just got to defeat the same deck twice? I don't know. It seemed very similar, the 2 decks. Another Harmonise. I haven't seen any black creatures really. It's all been green. He's just got, for some reason, got lots of black mana. And we've got a Runeclaw Bear. Doesn't bother me as I've got the Bolt of Keranos to do direct damage to his face. And then also we've got another Runeclaw Bear. Again, don't care. So I get one of my spells back. Don't know which one it's going to be. It is a Auger Spree. It doesn't matter because I'm going to do players. Boom. So that's the first one out of the way again. Doesn't matter. We're just going to skip over the cutscene this time. We don't need to watch that again. So what have we got here then? I am going to draw a new hand and hope we get something slightly better. This is not great, but I'm going to have to keep it because I don't really want to lose more. We've got the Ulcerate to do any early game removal. Hopefully we can draw into some red land, like straight away, because I can get 2 Kiln Fiends down then, and won't be able to play Bolt of Keranos quite yet. Come on, red land, red land, red land, red land. Oh, that'll do. Rakdos Guildgate is fine by me. Counts as red land, so I can start getting Kiln Fiend down, which is a good shout. Could do with more red land though. Does that allow me to start playing Bolt of Keranos? So he's ramping up with the rampant growth. Come on, red land, red land, red land. No. We can play, however, play Kiln Fiend, and we have more removal with the Vicious Hunger, which is a good thing. It's a good thing. Hit continue. Here we go. Gilgari Guildgate even? On red land. Yeah! There we go. That's what I'm talking about. So I'm going to play a second Kiln Fiend. Get a double pump up from any creatures that you might play. So I'm going to attack him for 1. I know it's kind of pointless, but here we go. Doing 1 damage. This will be the lowest health I've got Garruk the World Slayer too. Hee. So we need 2 more land and we get the Charmbreakers down, which will be fantastic in my opinion. At that point, I'll probably be looking at the win if I can get 2 more land down. Providing I can get the Charmbreakers down. What's he got there? And so he's got a Spiritmonger. So whenever Spiritmonger deals combat damage per 1/1 count... Whoa, that's crazy. Regenerate... Okay, so I'm slightly screwed. That's 6 damage. I don't have anything that can deal with that. I'd have to literally use Bolt... Can I use Bolt of Keranos and Ulcerate? Yes, I can. Ooh. So, creatures you... And allow me to scry as well, which is a good thing. These both get pumped up to 4/2s. I'm going to put it on the bottom because I've got my 2 creatures out and I don't really want to be doing mass removal. So I lose 3 health here. but I get to deal 14 damage directly to face, which is incredible. And I got rid of his 6/6, so we're going to swing him with my 2 Kiln Fiends. There we go. I'm hoping that's all he's got up his sleeve, but I'm not holding my breath, so I've got him down to 5. So basically what I need is something like a Gutter Snipe would be fantastic right now. Oh, that's not good. Thraskus. So he gets 5 health back, which is not fun. We can, however... I'm just trying to think what I would need to do here, because he can only block one of them. So if I did Bolt of Kranos into his face, that would deal 3 damage, pump that up to a... So that would leave me with... Oh, if I did it with like that... So hang on, let me just try and do the maths here. So if I did Bolt of Kranos into face, that would leave him with 7 health. That would get pumped up to... I've actually got lethal here. Providing I don't use... So if I use my Vicious Hunger, which is two black lands on you, won't kill you, but it doesn't matter. I get 2 health. They both get pumped up to 4 2s. Then I play Bolt of Kranos on him. He goes down to 7. This is so he goes down to 7, put it on top just to be on the safe side. Attack with all. He can only block 1 at the moment, so I do 7 damage into face. Is this... I've actually beaten him on the 2nd attempt. Yes!
Bind the Hedron into
Get in!
Its magic will do the rest. You did all right, Planeswalker. I wasn't sure you could pull it off, but you did it. I still don't know why we are the way we are, or what the spark means for each of us. But using our power to save a plane from destruction isn't a bad start.
Whew. Wow, that is intense. Don't believe that. I just had like the perfect lethal at the end there. That was incredible. So, Savior of Chandler, the Savior, defeated the final boss, and Persona unlocked. Didn't get a pack. What's going on with that?
Bind the Hedron into him.
The hell? Oh, that was weird. It suddenly decided to start doing the final video again. Oh, here we go. Yeah, that was weird. It started playing the final video again. I was like, I don't want that. So I've defeated Garruk. Excellent. That's what I like to see. So, wow, that means that for this Friday, I'm going to have to do some Friday Night Magic, because otherwise you guys won't get a Friday video. So that's the campaign over and done with. I'll be going back to doing Friday Night Magic. What's I'm looking for? Friday Night Magic multiplayer matches now, so I'll be showcasing some decks that I find interesting and cool. I've got every single other card unlocked if we go back here, so the first 4 planes, if we go to Innistrad, Theros, Ravnica, Chandler, they're all 100%. It's literally just Zendikar that I need to finish unlocking. After that, I've got all the premium cards unlocked because I'm a sucker and I wanted to unlock them all for you so I could show you some cool decks and have some good fun. Was from the money I earned from my channel, so thanks to you guys, you helped me pay for all of these. So yeah, it's literally just unlocking these. Once I've finished unlocking all the Zendikar cards, that's going to be all the cards unlocked, and I should be able to essentially make any deck I want with the current card pool. Hopefully there will be expansions, which I will probably, when they come out, play them kind of like on a Wednesday and carry on doing Friday Night Magic on a Friday, that kind of thing. But yeah, so that's going to be the end of the episode. Rather successful 2nd attempt. I don't believe that. That's amazing. I still don't believe that. That's awesome. That perfect lethal at the end. I was looking at it going, I've got 10 damage and he can only stop. He can't stop it. I was like, that's brilliant. Love that. So yeah, that's going to be the end of the episode and the end of the campaign. So as always, guys, don't forget to comment and like if you enjoyed the episode. Apart from that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.